be to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua Wahara Kakodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of Great Middlestone, especially the elders of me and my own camp who were teaching and guiding me personally. Shalom, more barak thumbs to all the brothers I labor with in true faith and in sincerity, and all the brothers and all the other brothers out there, the hopeful elect and elect. Well, this will be edifying and though exhorting. So I'll title this fear. What should we fear? Bring a couple scriptures and it'll be probably quick. So the first one I'm gonna get, 2 Timothy 1:7 says, "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." So from the simplest point of view, we shouldn't have no type of fear. You know, from like the let me just get it. Of fearing individuals or what could happen to you. Just being out in this in this world. So I'm gonna get this one. Matthew 10:28. "And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear them which is able to destroy both soul and body." No, it says, "But rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell." That him being the Lord, of course. It says, "Are not two sparrows," but yeah, that's the point in that verse. You know, we shouldn't fear anything. We shouldn't fear. I'm losing my point, so I'm just gonna grab the other scriptures I got on deck. You know, for some examples, right? 1 Samuel 17:45. It says, "And the Philistine said to David," 1 Samuel 17:44, "And the Philistine said to David, Come to me, and I will give thy flesh unto the fowls of the air, and to the beasts of the field. Then said David to the Philistine, Thou comest to me with the sword, and with the spear, and with a shield. But I come to thee in the name of the Lord of the hosts, the God of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied." And this came out in the council, after the highways last week. You know, as far as like, you know, we quoted this scripture and instance, this situation, and you need a certain mindset to face an army like this, to face somebody that is carnally fully equipped to put you to death from a carnal point of view. Right now, taking this same situation but modernizing it, right? So instead of a sword, spear, and a shield, now they got bulletproof vest, an AK-47, or an assault rifle, maybe a SWAT shield, right? In that same instance can be used, those same words can be used, because 2 Timothy, let's get back again, 2 Timothy 1:7, "For God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." So David, of course, David is going to have all of the spirit of power, sound mind, and love. No fear. And he was carnally bigger. The Philistine was bigger than David. Still no fear. You know? So taking an instance now today, we are not to be afraid. We shouldn't be fearing anything. There's too many scriptures that gives us reason to know and to believe there is nothing that we should be afraid of. We should be walking around fearing nothing. That's how it should be. Another reason why we don't put our trust into any carnal weapons, because quoting the scripture, our weapons of war are not carnal. So that's why, you know, David said, I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts. Because David, he fully knew what was up. So now in today's time, we gotta have the same spirit that David had, and it's gonna be given. Let me get it. What's that scripture? Zechariah 12:8. In that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem. He that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as God, and the angel of the Lord before them. So this is going into that power, being exalted and being granted and blessed with that power. But you know, it says be as David, confident, not having no spirit of fear at all, no spirit of doubt, no spirit of fear, none of that weak ass shit. Shall be as David. Now, there's not gonna, like, when they come at us, when things start going down, they're not gonna have swords and spears and shields. They're gonna have assault rifles. They're gonna have maybe some bombs, grenades, whatever they have. Assault rifles and SWAT gear, whatever. And we gotta have that same mentality as David did up against that Philistine. It says you come in me with a assault rifle or a shotgun, double barrel shotgun, right? This advanced technology. But I come at you in the name of the Lord of hosts, fearing nothing. You know, it'll talk about this. We're gonna be taking down armies by ourselves. You know, whoever get that power. You gotta believe it and believe it and believe it. You gotta know it. You gotta put on therefore as the elect. First, we gotta fulfill our obedience. Let me just get that one, because it's hard to think of, you know, of those things without thinking of the whole spectrum, like the whole both sides basically. It's hard not to think balanced. Second while I look for the scripture. Got it. 2 Corinthians 10:6. And having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. And you know, revenging all disobedience, you know, is that power. We will be done with that power. What the hell? When we turn to hunters and everything. So yeah, the point of this is fear. What, you know, because when we get fear, question mark, what should we fear? We shouldn't fear anything, anybody. There's no entity on this planet that we should fear. Because the only person that we should fear is Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And they aren't here right now. They're up in the heavens. Because the spirit of the Lord is not fear. We only fear the Lord. That's it. Because we know what he could do. So we got to believe that we can, that's why we're the hopeful elect. We're doing everything we can to be a part of that stead, a part of that group. But, keeping that balanced mentality, we dare not put ourselves among that number. So it's hard to not think balanced. And that's how it should be. Up until that time the Lord reveals. But regardless, whoever those elect are, they're going to have this mentality. They're going to have that confidence, period. Those elect will be made strong and mighty and confident like David. Those elect, it's automatic. They're going to have the mentality, that fearless mentality. So, let me get that put on there for it. Oh my fucking God. Slocky. God damn. Slocky. It's driving and stuff. You probably seen it in the camera. Colossians 3 and 12. It's put on therefore as the elect of God, holy and beloved. That's the point right there. Put on therefore as elect of God. And part of that, not only, but part of that is being confident in the Lord. Because the elect will be confident, and the elect will fully trust in the Lord. The elect won't be doubting. Sometimes it will, but at the end, the elect won't be doubting. The elect will be full go, head on, not looking back. Because the elect knows all the scriptures. The elect, no. Let me just start bringing out more scripture. So, give me a second, but for sure. Psalm 34 and 7 says, the angel of the Lord encampeth around about them that fear him and delivereth them. See, because we fear only that one. Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai is what we fear. Not saying that one, because they're separate entities, separate spirits. But that's what we fear. So we fear him, the angels encamp around us. We're not to be fearing these little men out here, so-called men, Esau and his little armies. We're not to be fearing that, because we know what's up. We got to put on therefore as the elect. We got to know what's up. We got to believe that we got to believe that them that be with us is greater than them that be with them. So let me get that. That's facts, and we got to actually believe it though. We can know it, but we got to see. There's a difference when knowing the scriptures, knowing what they say, and actually believing them, walking it and living it. If you can face, a SWAT team trying to round you up, ready to kill you, if you can face them and believe in that the angels of the Lord encamped around about them, believing that, not to fear them. Because whatever they do is all of the Lord. Same as Yahweh Shai said, You have no power over me except what's given from heaven. Paraphrasing. Let me pull that scripture up. 2 Kings 6:16. And he answered, fear not. See, again, fear not. For they that be with us are more than they that be with them. Period. So let's say you at camp and stuff goes down, and it's 5 of y'all at camp, right? A five brother camp, and 30 cars pull, 6 cars pull up, 30 guys, 30 agents or whatever get out. You're not outnumbered. According to the scripture and the Lord's word, you're not outnumbered. So you shouldn't really fear. They're outnumbered. They came out in a video. I can't remember exactly how it went. One of the elders brought it out. Some of the lines of you're not stuck in here with me. No, I'm not stuck in here with you. You're stuck in here with me. I forgot, was that a video or something that somebody had brought out, but yeah, we're not at the disadvantage. They're at the disadvantage because 2 Kings 6:16, and he answered, fear not, for they that be with us are more than they that be with them. Because scriptures talk about how many chariots there are, how many thousands and thousands upon thousands, like a whole lot. Can't see them, but what does that matter? That scripture says what's not seen is stronger than what is seen. Let me see if I can find that. This one real quick, because all this is faith. Before I get the main scripture I want, Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And all of this is believed through faith. Faith is what allows all these things to be possible. To believe something that you cannot see, to believe that the angels around you that you can't see, just to believe it. But I think that's in 2 Corinthians. Let me check. I actually quoted it wrong, but it was 2 Corinthians 4:18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal. But the things which are not seen are eternal. So they didn't say exactly that as far as what's not seen is stronger than what's unseen. But that is true. That still stands true. Because if something is eternal and something is temporal, then what's eternal is clearly more superior and stronger. So I'm probably close it out now. I believe it was made, the point. Let me go back to my original scripture. Let me close it out there. 2 Timothy 1:7. For God hath not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. And of a sound mind. So we shouldn't be fearing anything. Yaharam Atazah, Lord Willis, Edifying Dorcas Orton. Shalom.